Right. Hey, Wiz.
Yeah, hey, good morning to you, Steve and Allison. You know, this is the time of the year when it's hot outside and we start getting rain pop up here. It's crazy. Let's just say the weather is crazy. We want to know what we can do to keep our plants healthy, keep them safe in all this crazy weather. And we've got the expert, Derek Thomas.
How are you?
Garden Grove. Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you.
What can we do with the weather? Hot one day, you know, not cold, but hot, droughts, rain, the whole nine. What can we do to keep them good to go?
Well, the big thing to think about is that, you know, we can get in out from the weather. Mm-hmm. Our plants can't. Okay. They're stationary,
right?
You know, for the most part.
Okay.
We may have some in pots and stuff like that, but with the pop-up storms that you're talking about and the crazy weather and all of those, the weather changing recently, what we want to look at is not only plants that are going to be able to weather the storm, right, but also plants that are sustainable and are going to be able to continue to come back each year after a storm.
Got some examples.
There's some great examples here. Now, annuals are always something that people want to use to fill in, to add color. And when you're thinking about annuals, think about annuals that are going to be able to withstand both drought and excessive moisture.
Gotcha.
Plants like these vincas, they are one of the best maintenance-free annuals that you can put in.
Gotcha.
You put them in, you get them watered in, and then they will be able to withstand all the droughts of the summer and some of the summer storms. Okay. Same thing with begonias. Begonias can take sun, they can take shade, they can take excesses of water, and they can take lack of water.
Gotcha. Okay, what else you got over here?
Other plants like a daylily. A daylily is another plant that you can put in. You can put this plant in. It will be able to withstand clay soil, which is something that we have. It will be able to withstand dry temperatures, and it will be able to also withstand soggy soil.
All right.
This one, Russian sage, this is one of the ones that I love. It's got a really nice scent. Oh, actually, the leaf does.
Okay. All right.
And the great thing about this Russian sage is that you can plant this. This is really, really good, like for a tree box or an island planting where it's not going to get any moisture.
All right, and these are the ones that do well.
These are the ones that do really, really well.
Okay.
Now, one of the things that you want to remember, and I brought this in as an example.
All right.
Okay. And we're going to...
These are
covering us up.
All right.
But here's the thing. When you've got a tree like this, Wisdom, and look, I finally found something that's taller than you. So when you've got a tree like this and you put it in your yard, you need to know this tree's going to become it can get to 60 feet.
Gotcha.
So it's going to be huge. What you want to make sure is as this tree is growing in, you go ahead and you do the proper pruning on it.
Gotcha, okay.
Say if you've got this one, the thing to do with this one when it's still young is remove this secondary limb.
Gotcha, okay.
Because that secondary limb will become a problem down the road.
Gotcha.
And don't plant it right on your house.
Gotcha, okay.
You know,
so keep it away from the house and trim
Keep it away from the house, trim it,
All right.
and pick plants that are going to be, you know, friendly for your environment.
Gotcha. And we got a graphic we want to show really quickly.
Yeah, we've got some
the ones that do well and the ones that don't do well.
Right.
In the conditions. We're going to put that graphic up on the screen. We're going to keep talking while they put the graphic up.
Now, the other thing to keep in mind, what you can do is plants like lavender. That's a plant that a lot of people use. What people do, a big mistake that they do with lavender is that they plant it in areas that are too wet.
Gotcha.
You've got vinca, petunia, celosia, verbena, and zinnias. You've got hibiscus, bee balm, daylily, and petunias, and yellow flag iris.
Gotcha.
All of those are great choices for this area.
Okay.
And it's going to withstand the storms.
All right. Derek, always good to talk to you. Always good to get the knowledge. We appreciate it.
Follow me on Twitter @ThomasGardenGuy.
Gotcha. All right. Let's go back inside to the studio right now.
Okay. Thank you, Wisdom.
All right.
Quick.